Hey, this is Henry from Thurbricks back with another minifigure haul. This one has 3 bubble mailers from my bubble mailer backlog that I've been trying to go through recently. Let's see, this one is $50, $30, a bit beefier than this one, okay, and $24. So I guess let's just start from the cheapest one and go from there. So, most of these are just minifigures, parts and pieces that I found on eBay that I buy, depending if I want to keep them in my personal collection, keep them, or sell on this thing called Bricklink, which is pretty much an eBay for just Lego figures, Lego accessories, and parts and pieces like that. So this one, what did I say? $24. All Batman. If you didn't guess that by just looking at it. I've been trying to complete. I wouldn't say that trying maybe is the best word for it. Maybe attempting to try to complete an entire Batman collection, as well as Bruce Wayne. So this one will count. I think I have most of these already, so hopefully, I can post them on Bricklink. But whenever I see like a bunch of Batman together, I buy them just in case one of them I don't have. This one's pretty common, so I know we're good to sell that one, as well as, these 4. I think this is a Mighty Micros Batman, so I probably have that one already. But, we have Lobster Batman, from the, I think a lot of these are probably actually from the collectible minifigure series. Kiss Batman, I don't know if that's like Boxing Batman, something like that. Scuba Batman without an arm, there it is over there. And then just a Bruce Wayne, along with, a couple heads, some cowls, and another torso. So I'll probably sell most of them. I don't know if I'll make like a big profit. I think I probably saw them, and then, even if I'm missing a couple of them, sometimes it's just cheaper to buy a big lot of them and then sell the rest. So overall, you buy them. You buy the ones you need for less money. Okay. Next, this one is $31. Ooh, fancy little big bag right there. It looks like more parts and pieces than the other one. I do see a Big Fig Hulk in there. So that'll probably pay for quite a lot of it right off the bat. Oh, I also see a Mr. Gold. I'm sure he's real, because they always are. Well, I mean, we got to check right away. Oh my goodness. It is not a Mr. Gold. It is just a gold figure that is also fake. Sorry about that that voice crack there. I think I just need some water. Okay, so let's get started on the actual Lego figures in here. Maybe pull out some accessories first. This goes to an Iron Spider, which I think is right there actually. I think it feels real at least. And I want to say this is a good figure, actually. I feel like I listed one like too expensive on my store once, and it's just never sold. But I think it's still like an okay figure. Here's a couple bikes. But the one we saw at the beginning, Big Fig Ragnarok Hulk. I want to say it has gone down a little bit in price, but maybe around like the $30, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. I was hoping this was the old like Batman 1 Joker, but I think it's just a regular one. It might be a little special, not exactly sure. This looked fake, but maybe it's just painted on. Yeah, I think that's not real, but it looks like Peter Parker head and hair. Bane, also painted with a Dark Trooper. Is that Mighty Micro's Loki, maybe? Or just a regular Loki? Yeah, so this Bane, the torso is kind of shots, but the legs are okay. Must have had a lot of Spider-Man sets. So I think this might have gone in one. Catwoman. Kind of, you know, a big mixture. There's our first Spider-Man, or no, not first. Like third. What am I talking about? Speaking of Spider-Man, though, and Spider-Ham, there's 3 more of them. Another droid. Let's see if we can get some of these accessories out of the way and non-figure pieces. This Dr. Freeze. Nice. I don't know if that's the right torso, but it might be actually. A lot of city that is left here. Might be a CMF. Some of the, this might be like Aunt May. Does that go there? Am I smart? Am I a smart guy? Maybe. Probably not. That doesn't go on there though. Like, that's definitely MJ from like a newer Spider-Man set. So it makes sense that Aunt May is in there. Is that another Aunt May? Ooh, there's a nice piece. Kylo Ren helmet. Did not see that in there originally. Iron Man. Spider-Gwen. Stormtrooper with a Spider-Man head in there. Wait, I just dropped something. This looks like a painted Darth Vader head, but I won't use that. Mandalorian with not much in there. You know, I'll go through all these. Heads especially I'm not super great with. I want to say like another Iron Spider. You sometimes can just like scratch off paint, so I might try that with this one just to see if I can get it off. I forget if it's a good figure or not. All right, the last couple bundles on this one. Rocket Raccoon. Just, you know, a few city figures. Let's just try to get droids, Batman, Hawkeye, another Dark Trooper. Yeah. Okay. Last little handful here. Shadow Trooper. There's a Ned. Dark Trooper, Robin, Bruce Wayne, another Ned. Okay. Maybe, I don't know if that was like a smaller set, so you could buy multiple of them, but it seems like a lot of repeat figures in there. Okay. Last little bag, but most expensive, $47. Simpsons. I think this might be a complete set of like the first series one. After I say that, I am not sure. Does not look as full as I was hoping, but who knows, maybe. Definitely enough of these 3x4s to cover it. Is this a... Oh, it's got some peeling in the corner. I don't know if that's real, like a real accessory. Let's just lay them out though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. I think that is the whole series. I want to say 1 of The Simpsons. $47 for a series that retired, you know, quite a long time ago and is pretty popular with fans. It was a pretty good deal. I've kind of wanted to complete all the series. I have a whole bin of series parts. But it's kind of, you know, another project that I'll get to eventually, but maybe I'll just sell all of it together and then someone else can do it instead. Because, you know, at some point I can't collect everything. So maybe a lot of these are going to part ways with me fairly quickly, but, you know, we'll see. What do we think my favorite piece was? I'm probably going to have to say the Ragnarok Hulk. I know I gave Big Figs in the last video as my favorite, but I think Big Figs are really cool. I think they should, continue putting out new ones besides just, Hulks, Red Hulks. But yeah, the Thing, is that his name? Fantastic Four, big, bricky guy. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do, maybe not even a big fig for him, but like a special mold for his legs or something, or his torso. But yeah, Ragnarok Hulk is probably my favorite from this video. Okay. Well, if you want any of this, it'll be on my Bricklink store hopefully soon. But otherwise, thanks for watching and have a great day.